Here we are for sale, our December 2023 on a 73 plate Ford Transit Custom Signature. This is the 300 model, which means it's got a 3-ton gross vehicle weight. This one has got the 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine producing 130 PS, which is roughly 130 brake horsepower. That is accompanied with a 6-speed manual gearbox, and this is the short wheelbase, should I say, based on the limited panel van, finished in the fantastic and ever popular grey matter. And what we're going to do in this video is have a little walk around. I'll show you the spec that you get on a Ford Transit Custom Limited of this age. I'll talk you through what makes this van one of our signature Transit Customs. Have a really close look at the condition, talk to you about what we've done to it during our preparation mechanically in readiness for sale, seeing as the vehicle is currently available for sale with us here at Bridgend Van Centre. First thing to note before we go any further, that there is no VAT to pay on this particular example. You may have seen that in the advert. The reason for that is that the previous and only owner of this van was not VAT registered, which means that when they would have bought it, they would have had to have paid the VAT, but not being VAT registered, they're not able to claim that back, and they're not able to charge it when they come to sell it on again. So we can't pay them VAT with them not being VAT registered, and then we can't charge VAT on something that we haven't paid VAT on. So this van is then no VAT for the rest of its life. So really unique opportunity here for anyone who's watching this who maybe not VAT registered, doesn't want to pay the VAT on a van, then there's no VAT on this particular one. On a limited, you get a number of elements which come colour-coded. That includes the door handles all round, bits of trim like this here above the rear number plate and down the side of the van there. The bumpers, the rear bumper and the front bumper and the wing mirror covers all come colour-coded, as I say, in this lovely grey matter paint. Being that the age that this is, you can see at the back here, there is a camera mounted high up here on the middle of the door. So that's not a reversing camera, that is a rear view mirror camera. And what we're going to do a little bit later on in the video when we go around to the driver's side in the cab, I'll show you how that operates, just how clear that picture is. It's a really, really nice feature on these vans. And yeah, you almost come to think, how did we live with a van without that previously, especially where you can't usually see out of the back. In terms of condition here then, having a look at the rear, we have just had unfortunately just a couple of little spots of rain, but hopefully you can see here just how clean and straight this is. You can see there's a lovely gloss finish to the paintwork and the reflection. It's looking very, very clean and tidy indeed. Having a look at the rear bumper then, we can see that there's nice parking sensors there integrated into the rear bumper, but generally speaking, as I say, there's not really anything I can fault at the back of here. It's looking very, very nice. Oh, there is the smallest little mark. Actually, that's going to come off. That's not a mark, that's just let's say that is going to come off like a bit of rubber or something. But yeah, there's not really much I can fault here. It's looking very, very smart indeed. The first thing to note then, which has been added here then, this is part of the signature styling package, and that is the rear spoiler. If we open up the rear doors, we can start to have a look inside the back of the van. You can pull on this little yellow arm there. That allows you to open the door right out to its full 180-degree position. You can do exactly the same with the other door as well. And that just then allows us to show you nice and clearly in the back of the van and just how clean this is. We have not ply lined this van. Anyone who's familiar with us will know that we re-ply line probably 80% or more of panel vans that come into stock with us. We have not ply lined this. This is as it arrived with us. That is how clean this van is. I spoke to the previous owner myself, and he was telling me how this van has literally been his pride and joy, having it from brand new. And you really can see that in the back of here. It's in really lovely condition. You've got the nice hard-wearing plastic floor here, which is nice and easy to keep clean and sweep out. There's also plenty of tie-down points in the back of the van here. Well, you can also put some in here, which we will provide for you. And there's some down there as well. Nice LED light at the top here, and these nice little tie-down points as well. Even on the roof to keep that nice and tidy. And look at the condition of that bulkhead. That's always a real telltale sign of the use of a van. You can see just how smart and clean that is. Let's continue to go around the outside then. So looking here down the passenger side of the vehicle, and this is where I like to look in the reflections down the side of the van. You can just see how clean and straight that is. Very, very nice indeed. A few other things which are added then as part of the signature styling package. So set of roof bars, sidebars on here, and also crucially a lovely set of 18-inch gloss black Caliber T-Sport alloy wheels. These are of course all brand new with brand new load rated tyres as well, but condition here you can probably see it's in pretty much exceptional condition down the side of the van. Opening up the side loading door then, this just gives us another aspect of the load space. You can see that lovely LED strip lighting. Another closer look here of the bulkhead. Of course, you have got the fold-up hatch there as well, which fixes into place via a magnet, and that allows you to load longer items there all the way through underneath the passenger seat. But you can see here the condition of the floor, the ply lining, it's in lovely order indeed. On the left hand side then, condition here of the door card, the step, the floor under here, seats, it is in absolutely stunning order, it must be said. If we flip this up, you can see the condition underneath here and just how clean and tidy that is. That's a little bit of water where we've cleaned it off that seatbelt receiver there, but this is in stunning order, it really is. It's not a mark on this in here. It's very, very nice indeed. Got the nice little fold down tray here in the center, somewhere to store your paperwork, and a couple of cup holders there as well. Even the dashboard, we're very very common to see lots of marks and scratches here on the dashboard, and you can see that for yourself there, just how clean and nice that is. I mentioned that this is a 2023, so it's actually registered December 2023, which means you've got manufacturer's warranty on this van until December 2026. When we come around to the front then, and this is, I think, on a grey matter van, this is probably, in my opinion, I think in this shape custom, and you could even argue the current shape as well, but I actually think that is about as good as it gets in a Transit Custom. Grey matter, I think, is just an absolutely stunning colour, and especially with this kit on it, with our front splitter, the Ford Trail front grille, the alloy wheels, I think that's about as good as a Transit Custom can look. I think that looks absolutely fantastic. Looking around here to the front, having a look at the condition, again, as you can probably see here, it's in really fantastic order. And I really like the contrast here of this front splitter. Of course, it's colour coded in the body colour, but then you also get these gloss black fins and lower splitter there. It's really very, very nice as well. Of course, the lovely Transit Custom headlights with that nice LED daytime running light there around the outside. And then finally here then, just looking down the driver's side of the vehicle, again, just looking for any dings or dents or anything like that. It's looking very, very straight. It's maybe a tiny little pin dent just here, but that is being hyper critical, because it's very difficult to fault this van. I'll be honest, it's looking very, very nice indeed. Opening up the driver's door then, having a look at the step, the floor inside here, the driver's seat. You can just see there's just no wear on this driver's seat. You've got the armrest there, which you can set to your desired height on the ratchet. You've got electric windows, electric folding mirrors. The vehicle is supplied with 2 full flip remote keys, 15,041 miles recorded. You can see there's no warning lights or anything like that on the dashboard. You've still got that lovely sort of matte or satin sort of sheen to the steering wheel, which they have when they're new, which is always lovely to see. On the left hand side then, you've got your cruise control there and your volume for the radio. On the right hand side, your onboard computer controls just there as well. You can also answer and hang up the phone. Auto activated lights, auto activated wipers. You've got a 12 volt socket up on here and also a USB port. Sync 3 screen in the center then. This gives you Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Also DAB radio, and you can connect your phone to this via Bluetooth as well. All you need to do to get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is just plug your smartphone into one of the USBs, either this one up here or the one which I just showed you there on the dashboard. And you've got all that then plumbed nicely into the screen. 6-speed manual gearbox to go along that 130 PS engine. Air conditioning, heated seats, heated windscreen and heated door mirrors there. All of that comes as standard on the Limited. This is the rear view camera, which I mentioned. Really nice clear screen on this, so as you're driving you can keep an eye on what's going on behind you, but if you get fed up of that, just as you would sort of put on the anti-dim on a normal rear view mirror, flick that underneath and it goes off and turns back into a mirror. Very nice bit of kit that, I must be said. And a nice down here underneath the handbrake, you can see this one has got the 230 volt power converter, which is a nice factory optional extra there as well. And of course, not forgetting the all important hidden cup holder just there. So just to summarize then, this is a one owner from new, no VAT, grey matter Ford Transit Custom Signature 300 model, so 3-ton gross vehicle weight, 2-litre EcoBlue Euro 6 diesel engine, producing 130 PS, 6-speed manual gearbox, short wheelbase, based of course on the very well spec'd Limited van. We've run through of course the condition or the styling which has been added to this. During our preparation in our van specialist workshop, which is Bridge End Van Care, we have conducted a full service on this vehicle, so that's the first service it would have had, being of its age and mileage. But a full service with us, it does include the proper Ford oil and also changing all of the filters on the van. So that includes the air filter, the pollen filter, fuel filter, and of course the oil filter as well, while they're doing that service. And of course a full multi-point health check, giving this vehicle an absolutely clean bill of health, so it is ready to go straight away. If you haven't seen it already, I'd urge you to head over to our website there, bridgeendvans.co.uk. That's where you'll find the full advert of this vehicle, and of course all of the others that we've currently got here. We've got a really nice selection of vans in at the moment, especially Transit Customs, and plenty more which are sort of in preparation as well, which are dotted around you. So by all means pick up the phone. If you can't see what you are exactly looking for, by all means let us know, because there's always things like this here just waiting in the wings which aren't quite advertised just yet. We can arrange delivery nationwide. We can also arrange finance at very competitive rates, whether that be for limited companies or private individuals, and we can take cars or vans in part exchange. Thank you very much for watching.